Hi everyone, my name is Jen Court and I'm a consultant working with schools on deepening their relationship with equity, inclusion, diversity, and justice, as well as enhancing or redesigning advisory and life skills programs. This is number 2 in a series of short videos expanding on a blog I wrote called How to Have Meaningful Conversations with Students When You, the Adult, Are Challenged by the Topic. A lot of the feedback I got from my first post was that I should expand it beyond the student to adult conversation. And I invite you to listen with it in mind that it could be applicable to any situation. Today's tip is give the gift of time. Have you ever received an email from a coworker and before you could even respond, you saw the coworker who asked you if you got the email, told you what was in it, and then still wanted you to respond? Or have you ever noticed yourself or others responding to an incoming text or social media post so quickly that it was almost without thinking? Well, these are just a few examples of how rushed we are today. And being rushed makes it so that we can't be as thoughtful as we want to be. This is particularly hard when we're faced with a topic that challenges us. So I'm inviting you not to respond by addressing the topic when you are challenged by it. Give yourself the gift of time. Give the person who's talking to you the gift of time. Send the message that you care so much about them and the topic that you want to allow yourself a little while to be discerning, to be thoughtful, to ensure that you have enough time available in your calendar to be thoroughly responsive, or to ask for help. These are important messages to send, particularly to children and students. They don't get a lot of that modeling nowadays, and the more that you can provide that for them, the better off both you and your students will be. It'll take some practice for most of us. When I was a principal, I used to have a Post-it on my computer that said, the person in front of you deserves enough time for you to be thoughtful. I also often use on my email an auto reply when I'm working that says, I'm working all day today and will not be able to respond to your emails until tomorrow morning. And the truth is, I often do read them on my break, but I don't always respond because I don't want to rush through them. This can be a little awkward when you're in a class and a student throws out what I like to call pivot topics, those topics that turn the conversation from where you thought it was going to be, or when you're at the dinner table and somebody puts a topic out there that you are not prepared for. But still, giving yourself and giving that person the gift of time allows everyone to be more thoughtful. So, if you are in a challenging conversation, one of the things you can do that shows that you care about yourself and the person that you're talking to is to not respond in the moment. But be sure you tell them when you will respond and then do it by that day. For more tips along these lines, please subscribe to my website, www.jencourt.com, or my YouTube channel. Please share these videos with anyone who you think they might be applicable for, and I welcome your feedback.